on the streets of Cincinnati. Welcome to the jungle!
Going in overtime.
Let's go.
Dang. No, we need to win the toy car. Holy shit!
Oh my god! Holy crap!
Oh
my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! We're going to the flag ceremony! Oh my god! Yes! I told you! I would have won $3,000 in a bet! Oh my god! Yes!
I can't hear you, Heidi. I'm going.
Holy shit! This is spelled
Oh my God! Are you okay, Jeff? You guys want to get he always turns around
Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast disobey, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every game day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who they, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move crossing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em. Bingo bought 'em. Never stop it till the beast on feasting on 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossing on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move on? All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals that are going to the Super Bowl. Oh, I still can't believe it. That is unbelievable. I'm excited. Bengals captain was there. He's in an airport right now. I hope he can hear me. We're going to try this, but let's bring on Cap. Cap, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what is going on? Yeah, you're on speakerphone, so you have to mind your language.
Oh, crap. I will do my best. Cap, have you heard the news? The Bengals are going to the Super Bowl.
Dude, I was not loud during the game at all. I lost my voice screaming for our Bengals after.
Right.
I am in rough. I mean, look at me. I look rough, dude. It was all the energy from celebrating the win.
Dude, it was all completely worth it, dude. You guys you see the video of celebrations at my parents' house last night, and then I went down to the Banks and had some Jackpot Joey Burrow victory cigars. We were handing those out last night, and the Banks was packed. It was stacked, as Willie likes to say here in Cincinnati radio, packed and stacked. It was so much fun. I mean,
Maddie Mother.
oh my God.
Well, I'm glad he had somebody taking care of him because I had no one taking care of me. Actually, I take that back because Evan McPhillips and Tim took good care of me. So that was awesome.
I did see Evan. Evan's a good dude. So we did this last week, and I want to try to do it again as long as I could put it in there. We are going to do live video chats again. So if you guys want to join us and give us your reactions of last night, or you're still on cloud nine like I am, you know, what is going on? I mean, how are you guys feeling right now? So let's see here. Can everybody hear me? Because Craig says he can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. All right. Well, that was fast. We already got our first guest. Charles, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. On my way to work, and I still can't believe we're going to the Super Bowl.
We're going to the Super Bowl, baby.
Oh, I didn't cry, but I was about to cry because, man, all these extra narratives saying we couldn't do it, talking about 2, 3, 4 wins, and guess what? They can kick rocks. Well, I can't cuss because at the airport, but you know what I mean. But man, when they were down 21-3, I was a little nervous because we couldn't stop them on defense. But somehow, some way, we did what we did last time, held on to 3 points, and we won.
I think Bill Burrow likes being down by a couple scores.
Yeah.
It has to be because that's crazy. Down 21-3, down 11 at the half twice in a row, and beat them the same way by 3.
3 huge defensive plays. Eli Apple made a play at the end of the first half, kept from scoring. Then you had the B.J. Hill interception, which, by the way, I say this all the time. We flat stole him from the Giants.
He's been huge for us.
Oh, he's been absolutely
literally and figuratively.
Yes. And then you got Jesse Bates and Von Bell with the interception. It was unbelievable. I mean, give shout out to the Bengals defense because the Bengals defense does not get enough credit. We haven't got enough credit all year because at the beginning of the season, when our offense wasn't clicking like it is now, we won these games because of the defense.
Absolutely.
And it was just, I mean, where did you watch the game at last night, Charles?
At a friend's house with him and his family. We were all my friend was going nuts, mad and frustrated, which I understand because we were not playing good. But I stayed calm to the very when Eli dropped that pick, I felt it full like, oh no, this is gonna be what happened to Joe Montana. Oh no. But speaking of Eli Apple, that pass interference was bull job. The ball's out of bounds by a country mile. How's Hill gonna catch that?
I don't know, dude.
It was uncatchable.
Exactly. All right, Charles. I'm gonna let you go here. We got Chris who wants to jump on, but who day, brother? Thanks for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Who day? Awesome. Thanks for having me.
No problem. What's going on, Chris?
Hey guys.
I like the hat.
Who day?
Who day?
Oh my God! I just I'm on cloud nine. I still I can't believe this. Jeff, I posted my video on your Facebook page.
Oh,
I don't know, and visitor posts them. I cried like a baby.
I actually didn't cry last. I teared up a little bit. I cried more last weekend.
All right, now last night it was emotional. It was so much, like you said, Captain. It was so much like the celebration and the emotion afterwards was. I literally passed out due to, I had some beers, but emotion. Like, I missed the whole second game. Completely missed it. Like literally passed out. Woke up to my kid like, "Hey Dad, I'm going to bed now." And I'm like, "Whoa." And I proceeded to watch the second half again.
Dude, that's great. So it was funny because once again, just like the playoff win, I was fighting back tears when they lined up to kick. That's when I was really, really. But when he kicked it and went through, it's like I couldn't cry. It almost hurt. But then people kept hugging me. Every time somebody would hug me, I felt like Fight Club, and the Big Moose would bring me in, and I would just leave a face print in people's chest, dudes. Of course, it was a mess. I was every time somebody hugged me, all the emotions come back. It's like we have been counted out. We have waited so long. This team. I've said it a million times, but it reflects our identity as Midwesterners, hardworking. Maybe we haven't had that luck, and that ball bouncing into Von Bell's hands, like in the perfect position to carry it, like it was meant to be destiny.
Yep,
exactly.
It was ridiculous. It was just, I'm really still at a loss for words. Like it's just, amazing.
I was down at the banks, and my sister and brother-in-law dropped me off, and as soon as I crossed the street, I'm hugging people. They're like, oh, you know who I'm hugging. I'm like, yes. It was so awesome.
So that's like, cool. I've told you guys before, like I'm a Bengals fan in Omaha, Nebraska, and it's like I'm out on an island by myself out here. So it was my phone exploded because everybody knows from my life that it's just been Bengals all the time. So it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was.
I'll let other people jump on too. So thank you guys.
No problem. Thanks, Chris. Who day. All right, we got Mac, but he looks like he's spinning right now. Mac, can you hear us? Are you still there, or are you gone? Hello, Mac.
Maybe add somebody, leave him there just in case he pops back on.
Yeah.
Give him a few minutes.
Well, right now we don't have anybody else. It's just you and me, buddy. But like I said, it was like when you said you went to line up the kick. You do this every time in the games. Even when he's getting ready to go, we're just got our hands up, and that's what I did. The one that scared me was the one to tie it up. I was like, he hit it, and like, oh my God.
Pre-game, he had one that looked a little like that, but it was from way farther away.
Yeah.
But you know what? I knew like this was destiny. Now I blame myself for the one that kind of almost, because I didn't put my hands up. And I always do.
Always do it. Yep.
But because he made it, I didn't put my hands up for the last one. I'm like, okay, this game, this is how it's going to go, and boom.
Exactly.
We got it. Welcome back, man.
All right, Mac, you're on. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Who day, brother? Who day?
I'm a Bengals fan down here in Florida. Who day?
Who day? That is awesome. So where were you? Were you around friends and family? You by yourself watching the game, or where'd you watch the game at last night? You hear me? Hello, Mac. I think Mac is frozen again.
Down here by myself, unfortunately. I came home for the. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Is it better now?
There you go. Yep, we can hear you, man. Go ahead.
All right. I had to watch the game down here by myself. I came up when we played the first home game against the Raiders. I came home, but I got sick as soon as I got home because I had some freaking White Castle, so I didn't get to make it to the freaking game.
Daggone White Castles get you every time sometimes. Actually, it's delicious. I love
it. But I was still there, and I felt all the energy in the city.
Yeah, it's electric here,
but they don't love me, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, it is definitely electric.
I just wanted to say, who they? My connection is trash. I love this show. I've been watching your show all year since you was on the freaking the Bridge Crew. I've been watching you all year, bro.
I got you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Who day, my brother? All right, he's out. All right, so let's see here. Somebody asked what you were drinking. Where is that? I saw that.
Yeah, it is definitely not bourbon. If I could find bourbon in the airport, I'm sure I wouldn't want to pay airport prices. So it is water. Plus, I had one beer the entire day. This is all from dehydration, from no water, from yelling, from screaming, from crying, from
Exactly. So the good news is, some Bengal fans were lucky enough to get the chance to go to go to the Super Bowl, and Cap is one of them. And dude, seriously, I am so happy for you. That you and Bengals Jim, I know both of you guys are going. I'm so happy for both of you. That is freaking unbelievable that you get to go. It's awesome. I mean, we were talking about this a little bit earlier on the phone and try to get through without crying as much as you can. But what was the experience like when you got the email that you're going?
Dude, it feels weird to talk about the email. Like there's so many things that happened like prior to that meant something. I was talking with Evan. We were just going over game and talking. I had like one of the coolest conversations with Zim last night at Yard House. Talking about energy, talking about manifesting good things and all that stuff. And Zim is a cool cat.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's my boy.
I forgot. And it's a habit. Like I get so many emails, it's crazy. It was just a habit. And I pull up my phone, and I saw the Bengals, and I think I saw the word congratulations, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to look, and I clicked, and I opened up that email, and like I shouted, I said some expletives or whatever. Evan probably thought like something was wrong. My reaction was like someone died.
Right.
And like I turned around, I leaned my head against the wall and just.
That's awesome, dude. So I found out.
Dude, I'm in an airport. I'm getting.
That's trying not to get you cry at an airport here.
Dude, like he come up, he was excited. He gave me a hug and everything, and I lost it, man. It just. I can't believe, because I mean, honestly, we were thinking of, the right thing to do would be to go to Cincinnati, because that's everybody sees the ticket prices.
Mm-hmm.
There was a chance that we would have went. Man, it just, it's funny because somebody. The one dude that like trying to copy me and everything was going in on somebody made a comment that like me Jim and Bengo always win everything. I'm like, literally, I don't win anything for the Bengals. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even win. Like they had some fan voting stuff on videos and stuff, and I was in the top 3, and nobody voted for my video. It's like I don't. And I've never prayed for football thing. Actually, the second most to like wins outside of like Bengals wins. I prayed for this so hard, and I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe it. It just feels like destiny, awesome. Man. We're gonna win. Like we have to.
It's just been one special season. All right, we got my seat neighbor Dale, and we got one of the regulars, Rob. What's going on, bro, boys?
What's up? How you guys doing?
I'm still on cloud 9, to be honest, brother.
Bro, I'm not even sure if it's even hit me yet. Did you guys see my video from last night? Did you see it, Jeff?
Rob, there's sent me some videos.
So we went.
I think I did.
I tagged you in it.
Oh, the one where you're down there live?
We went down there live and saw the Bengals come in on the buses.
Yeah.
And waited there till like 11:30, waited to fly in. They came in on the buses, man. It was absolute mayhem, man. People were screaming out. It was a great showing. The news was there. It's a great time, man. Great time. Wait out in the cold. It was so worth it, man. So worth it.
I was down at the back. I should have stayed down there and just walked over, but my ride was going home, so I had to leave.
I stopped drinking at my buddy's house. I was over in Kentucky, and I started to go west over around towards Indiana, about where I live near Cleves.
Right.
And I said, wait a minute, man. Why am I not driving through the city right now? And then I turned around, went all the way back to the city, and went down to the banks. Man, I thought there was going to be some rest, man. I was like, I got to get out of here. Champagne spraying everywhere, beer spraying everywhere, people outside of cars. So then I drove around. What is it, Lot E behind the gate? It's Lot E. Said $5, and I was like, that's it. I'm doing it. We went out there, and they came in, man. It was mayhem. It was awesome. So I'm all leaving. And Ogunjobi came out on his little crutch and stuff and greeted some fans. And Clark, everybody's like, who is this? And I was like, that's the holder, man. It's Clark. And everybody's like, who's that? And I'm like, yeah, I figured. Nobody knows.
Non-Bengal fans, you don't know who Clark Harris is.
He's only been here for like 20 years.
At least.
Right, exactly.
Right. And of course, Joey, he drove by. A lot of the Bengals players hold their phones out.
Yeah.
Filming us. And dude, it was great because they were dumbfounded. Like they just couldn't. I don't know if they didn't think we would do this.
Thank you all for doing that.
Cap,
that means so much.
Best, bro. It was the best. And I kept thinking about like I would have loved to have been in that game in Kansas City, and I would love to go to the Super Bowl, but I will never trade doing that ever again, man.
Dude,
go down there at the end of the Super Bowl. It's gonna be what 2-3 in the morning before they get home from LA, probably. Who knows? But I will be there.
I'll be there. I'm not missing the Super Bowl.
I will be there, win or lose. Go,
the
Jeff.
parade,
I'm telling you, bro.
Parade. Imagine the parade.
Oh yeah.
God. We're talking about a parade, people. This is awesome.
That'll be the next day or whatever.
We just need one more win.
Yep.
I want my third high five.
Cap, I gotta meet you. Give you a big old hug, brother.
Oh man,
yep.
I'm gonna cry when you hug me. I'm gonna cry.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
You better get a towel for that beard because I'm crying in it, man. I'll wipe my tears, man. You and Ube, man. I can't wait to meet y'all.
You're like 30 different people snot in my beard. I don't care.
I don't think you care. So how was it, man?
All right, guys.
Was it a good time, Cap? Was it great? Like, was it all you expected it to be?
Dude, so I mean, the food was amazing. The people were so nice. Like, you don't understand all of those horrible Kansas City fans on Twitter. And there were some nice ones on Twitter, but most of them were loud and obnoxious. Dude, they were all so friendly.
Nice.
I was seriously, there was like a family in the front row that made sure that I could get down to the front row and said, you know what, we are so happy for you guys. Like literally no visible sign of disappointment on these people's faces. They were so happy and said, I hope you win it all. I mean, everybody was so nice. Somebody made a comment though, like, what happened when we had that first defensive stop, that big one, coming out. Mm-hmm. And you looked around at the faces and I had a flashback because so many times in our past as fans, you've like, oh my God, here we go again. Pat Mahomes or Ben Roethlisberger, like we knew how it was going to go. And I looked around and I saw those same faces. They're like, wow. Oh no, Joe Burrow's going to do this again. Wow. Like you could see it
from the Kansas City fans.
Yeah,
they believed it.
Yep.
Wow.
That's all right,
crazy, man.
We got
you guys, man.
We'll jump on here. All right, Rob. See you, Dale. See you, Rob.
See you guys.
2 days. Carla, what's going on? Hello. Hello. Can you hear us, Carla? Hello. Hello. All right, Juice Zone, are you there?
Yo, what's good?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Bro, oh my, I cannot believe what I just watched, bro. That was crazy.
That was unbelievable, man. That was
honestly, I'm gonna say this. So, like the Titans and the Bills, how they went in there last 2 years in Kansas City. I honestly had more faith in the Bengals than them, bro. And call me crazy. That's what my friends are saying. They're like, bro, the Chiefs just gonna clap them. But I was like, no, Bengals winning this. Bro, that was so crazy. I can't believe they won in the way they did. 21-3, bro.
Yeah.
They won in a way that proves that they belong.
Yeah, and you know the last time that happened in an AFC championship?
1988. I was 12.
Like, you know what? The last time a team came back down 21-3 in an AFC championship?
What is it? You cut out. Say it one more time.
Oh, sorry. The last time a team came back 21-3 in an AFC Championship?
Who was that?
Colts, bro. My team.
I got you.
Yeah, but man, that was awesome, bro. I just hate seeing the same team go to the Super Bowl.
We definitely got different ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, bro. The Rams and the Bengals. I really hope the Bengals win this one.
I do too, brother. I do too.
But yeah, man. Congrats on the win. Congrats on the Super Bowl, and yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome.
Thank
All
you.
right, Juice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
Who day?
Yeah.
Get low. What's up, brother? Can you hear me? Get low, get low, get low.
Hey, Iceman, what's happening?
What's up, brother? How's the Bahamas? Uh-oh. Guess
dropped him.
Yep. Hey, he's called from the Bahamas, so internet is
I don't think Spectrum's down there.
yeah, I don't think Spectrum's down there either. Exactly. Let me get this. I want to put this link back in here again real quick, so because the chat is blowing up, which I love.
So Ice. So pregame, I helped this lady get the attention of a kid on the field, and then we're talking or whatever, and she was so nice, so thankful, and she's like, "Well, my brother is the DC." So I'm standing there with Lou Anarumo's sister.
Yeah.
Just chatting about.
That's awesome.
Floored me.
That is so cool.
Coach's wife, Zach's wife was on the field. She waved, so that was amazing. And then, Yard House, I tweeted out the pics, but I'm trying to teach people at the Yard House were saying the growl, the fight song, and then they were going into the Who Dey chant. 1 and 3, they were missing 2. So I was teaching people the bar. You got to get the middle part because I sing the middle part. It was weird. People were off, and then some dude grabs me, and I turn around, and I'm just you're, dude, I'm stunned. Jimmy Burrow grabbed me.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool.
And Burrow's mom and other family was there, and we were talking about him. We were talking about how he was raised and how I was raised. But just dude, you could tell where Joe gets it because Robin and Jimmy, very intelligent, very just fun, confident. They are ballers. They are phenomenal people. And they raise another phenomenal person, and thank the football gods that he is our quarterback.
Hell yeah! All right, Justin, can you hear us? Are you there?
Yeah, how you guys doing? Who day?
What's up, man? Who day?
Love your show. Wasn't able to experience this game, unfortunately, but I was at the Titans and the Raiders game. Just booked my flight for LA, so really stoked on that. Still figuring out the ticket situation. I don't know. I've heard from people. I know obviously the prices are what they are, but I've heard that they could dip down quite a bit before the game. So we'll see. I have friends that live out there, so I have a place to stay, flight booked, have some friends coming, and then I guess we'll just figure the tickets out. I mean, if I got to lay the cash down, it is what it is. But just kind of the things that are with Coach Taylor, we talk about just the way that he's been able to create a connected team. And I think a great podcast I listen to as well is called Move the Sticks. It's with Daniel Jeremiah and Bucky Brooks. And they're already tweeting out kind of how the Bengals could be the model for how a lot of organizations try to build now. And I think, it's pretty sweet. I mean, these guys had been in player personnel for years, and now they're part of the NFL, so they know their stuff. But and I think the connected team aspect of it is really, really important. And I think I was listening to one of your shows earlier last week, Strawberry, when you were talking about Marvin brought some talent in, did some great things, but the teams just wasn't as connected. And I think that's huge. And then I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but the other thing that I really think I give Coach Taylor props for is the way he just like manages games. Like if you would look at this playoff run, like our offense has been really efficient, which kind of reminds me of like the beginning of the season where we're kind of more of an efficient offense, kind of, running the ball. And the fact that they said like we made halftime adjustments on defense. I don't know if that was necessarily the case. I really thought they just stuck with the game plan and they maintained patience and they stuck with it. And I think it worked out. I mean, obviously I'm not like super, like it was, I think they probably made subtle adjustments, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, they mostly made what zone to man is the biggest thing they did in the second half.
Yeah, and they were dropping I know we had a 3-man rush, and that was the thing that I noticed when I was watching Mahomes all year. I'm like, he's just so skittish in the pocket. Like if you make him kind of like have to make play, I don't know. I just felt like there was an opportunity, and I really love the game plan that they put together, especially Lou. That dude's a mad scientist. But thanks, guys. I appreciate your time and letting me on.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming on. Foxy, what's going on, brother? Long time no see.
What's up, guys?
Foxy did a victory lap last night. I did see that one.
Yeah. Hey,
so how excited are you?
Oh, I'm stoked. Cap's truck was there. I peed on my own truck because Cap's truck wasn't there.
Got pee on somebody's truck.
Hey, Cap's truck wasn't there. I peed on my own. So
there you go, man. That's a true fan right there.
But I just got to say, I'm going to try to link up with you, Strawberry. As soon as we win the Super Bowl, I'm leaving from Louisville, coming straight up there. As soon as we win the Super Bowl.
That sounds good. I'll probably run around here somewhere. I'll be down at the banks probably.
As soon as the game's over, I'm driving straight out of Louisville and straight to Cincinnati. And I'm staying there until the parade.
There you go. Sounds good, Foxy.
And I will be there until the parade. I already told my boss at work, I said, look, when we win the Super Bowl, I won't be here at least Monday and Tuesday.
Right, exactly.
So he's like, okay.
Got priorities, man.
I just wanted to I didn't share the video of me recording when he kicked the field goal because I was yelling pretty loud and I didn't figure out anybody want to see that, but I was stoked and I was like, yep, victory lap time. And my kids are like, no, the neighbors are going to think we're crazy. I'm like, I don't care.
Oh,
my neighbors think I'm crazy.
My neighbor across the street did one with his shirt off last night. So we got crazy neighbors in my neighborhood, man. West Side, baby.
Hey.
All right, Foxy. Well, I appreciate you. I'm going to bring Dean on, all right? All right, brother.
All right. Who day?
Dean, what's going on? He's rocking the Jackpot Joey hoodie. I see that.
I got them all, man. I got 3 quick things. How cool
What's up?
is Joe Burrow's dad and Jamar Chase's dad? Did you guys see that picture of them smoking cigars after the game?
I heard about it. I haven't got to see the picture yet, but I did hear they're out there smoking cigars together. Hell, Cap was hanging out with Jimmy Burrow last night,
leaving his face print with him. The other thing is how cool. My kids are 22 and 16 years old. This year alone is going to make a huge impact on the future of Cincinnati's just fan base. It's awesome.
Oh, this right now is changing the whole face, the whole narrative of Bengal fans for forever. I think this is just a start, man. We got a couple more Super Bowl runs in this team, I think.
Oh, they're rebuilding, right? That's what everybody said. This is a rebuild.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're supposed to win 4 games, right? Yeah,
right. Yeah, and the last thing is how defeated did Mahomes look going into overtime? I mean, his face alone, he just knew. Kat was talking about how the crowd just knew this was Joe Burrow and they're going to come back, but he looked defeated, and I hope that's
It was awesome. It was the funny thing. I still crack up at this. he literally lost about 40 yards on a strip sack that Sam Hubbard got him on. I mean, I still can't. I watched that play at least 4 or 5 times today. I cannot believe he didn't throw the ball away. I'm glad he didn't, but I mean, that he and that's the difference. Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times, last week. Maintained his composure. Patrick Mahomes only got sacked 4, but he was flustered. Joe Burrow's built different. I'm sorry. Jackpot is built different.
You're right. Yeah, Mahomes looked nervous. I appreciate you guys. Love the show.
Thanks, Dean. Appreciate you, Brother Houday. Arrow.
What is going on, guys? Hey, listen, I'll keep this short and sweet. I know you got a bunch of guys wanting to hop on here, but I just wanted to say, Captain, congratulations on getting the Super Bowl tickets, man. I almost cried when I saw your tweet. That's incredible.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
little Mrs. There saying Houday.
Give me a Houday.
Hooray!
We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. Houday.
That's adorable.
They're all excited. But yeah, I just wanted to congratulate you, Cap. That's incredible. Couldn't have went to a better person.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. You're a good dude. That means a lot.
Yep. But as far as the game goes, I bawled my freaking eyes out again. I mean, I missed the first part of the show, but how did that? What was it like in the stands?
Just I said earlier, basically you looked around at those faces. I'm like, we know those looks because we've had them. It was that sinking feeling that it was going to happen again. What happened in Cincy was going to happen again.
Yeah,
and almost to a T. It happened again. Like they knew it. There was no confidence in faces. Now they were still loud, which I think we can adopt that. So all of Kansas City, all that stadium makes the same sound, and it's like I do defense, and carry. They basically it's the start of their weirdly Native American chant, which whatever. You love the fan base, but as a random white dude, I'm not going to do that. But whatever.
Right.
But it's that sound. They just and it's so easy to do, and everybody does it, and there's no breaks in the noise that it starts to almost hurt. I don't think they were anywhere close to their record, 142. I really don't. But they were probably hitting 120. There's probably some info out there, but there's a little bit taken off of it once we started, and it was hard for them to muster that. But man, incredible.
That is awesome.
Well, I heard some of you guys last night were doing. Houday, Houday.
No, dude, I hated that. Dude, I hated that. That was at the end, and I'm looking around, and me and a bunch of other people no, don't give me that Carmen. No, those fans were so respectful. They were so nice, and we beat a great team that honestly could have easily beat us. We won, and man, I thank so many people leaving, and we talked to so many KC fans leaving, and you know what, you all can throw a party, you all can host fans. This has been a phenomenal experience. I did not want any part of any bad mojo with that.
Yep. Especially because when you think about it, this is something that should happen for years to come. Whether they're hosting or whether we're hosting or whether that.
Yep.
I just with everything going on right now, I don't see it not happening. You know what I mean? And what a momentum shift! Stopping Tyreek Hill at the 1 yard line. I said right when that happened, I said that right there is what's going to change this game. And I said it reminded me so much of the Jacksonville game. You stopped them. Oh, we got Mrs. there running by. She doesn't want to show her face right now, I guess. But but yeah,
streaking by.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going straight again.
But yeah, it changed the game. It changed the game. It really did.
Oh, dude! I mean, the three, like I said at the beginning of the show, the three defensive plays that the Bengals made, in my opinion, are the three biggest plays of the game. That Eli Apple, who just got a pass interference call, comes back, makes the play. They get B.J. Hill making the interception. They got Jesse Bates and Von Bell teaming up for that interception. If those don't happen, we don't win the game. Those are as big as anything that Jackpot or Chase or anybody did. Those are huge. Those are game-changing plays.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Burrow didn't have a flawless game. He can have a better game. But when he didn't have a flawless game, people, again, once again, I remember the comments about Zach relying on the defense. This defense is a defense that deserves that recognition to rely on. Now, obviously it was our offense that ended up kicking that, but the defense got those plays when they needed it. I remember that people mad at me when I think it was after the Bears because we had opportunities to get turnovers and we didn't. And he said, we've got to get more turnovers. And they were piling on Zach. I'm like, he's right, though. Like, we're going to get the ball up 4 times and we can't get a couple.
You have to win that turnover battle. Yep.
And looky here. They listened to him, and now they're that team getting the ball when they need it. He was right the whole time. Zach Taylor was right.
Yes, he was.
At this point, and I hate that the voting has already happened. In my mind, right now, and Duke Hogan for executive of the year, or Elizabeth, or it's just what this team has done as a whole, Mike Brown, all of them, for this city and for this fan base. I'm gonna tear up just talking about it. Like it's incredible. But
I'm gonna hug you, Arrow, right here. This is a hug.
All my eyes out. Yeah, it's just. I mean, I love this city. I love this fan base. I love you guys. Hooday.
Hooday, brother.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, I saw Arrow down at the pro shop when I was getting my new shirt. Yeah, that I haven't got the hat yet. The hats are all sold. I didn't even realize that the pro shop opened at like 7 this morning. I thought they opened at 10 like they normally do. I didn't know they were going to open up earlier. I'm like, me and my son are pulling up there, and there's cars out by the entrance. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like,
dude,
all right.
I love to hear that, and there are some fans who can't be in Cincy. There's some fans who couldn't make it to KC. They're contributing their own way. But earlier talking about, hey, Rob talking about, I couldn't make the KC, but I wouldn't trade it. Dude, he's right, because I'm jealous of the people who got to cheer them on as they came in. Dude, we are different sides of the same coin, and we need all of that energy. Like, everybody going out to KC can't then instantly be bad. We need everybody, so we're all part of this. Like, I didn't know people would do that. Like, you think you see it at other cities, but you guys pulled that off and made it special for them. And those players love you all for it. And I'm so appreciative. Everybody that was out there who could make it, some people can't, I get it. But, if you could make it, you went out there, like, you all are rock stars. Bengals fans are phenomenal.
It was awesome. I mean, like I said, I wanted to stay down there, and I said my ride left, and I was not in any shape to drive.
I understand.
I couldn't drive, because I was going to go down.
Safety first, finances first, family first. Absolutely. But for those people who had the extra time and could safely be down there, all that, man. You know what? You all are heroes. Like, as far as football fandom. Man, it was so good to see and hear that it was going on and happening, because these guys deserve to be celebrated for that accomplishment. Everybody counted us out.
Exactly. That's an interesting brand. Zach took us to the Super Bowl, and you still have people questioning his coaching abilities. Well, they I don't even know what
I
to say
love
to
it.
anybody about that, to be honest. Like, what else does he have to do? Like, I don't even know what you'd say about. I still have to get him a coach. Are you freaking kidding me? Look what he just did. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, I've been talking about it forever. The evidence was there that this would happen. Some people are starting to backtrack, and this isn't a gatekeeping thing. Like, I'm thinking about one person in particular from a group chat. I'm seeing people how it's like, oh, he's finally doing what I wanted him to do. As if he listened to this person. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, it was all
But
you. It was all
the
that
thing
guy.
is, like, I've had conversations, with a couple people who I'm like, this is why, this is what's going on. This is exactly where he comes from. This is what he's willing to do. But for whatever reason, it came from me, didn't matter, didn't believe me. Now the proof is show we're going to the Super Bowl. I didn't make up the information that I had. I did my research. I asked people close to Zach to find out what we were looking at for our head coach. And he's an extremely intelligent, energetic, fiery guy. He was lighting up that referee on a couple of plays for holding for offsides. He's willing to admit he's wrong. He's willing to adapt. He's willing to learn. He does. This game is not about his ego. It's about the team and their accomplishments and us fans. He is so happy for us fans. Like, it means something to him. He wants everyone else to succeed before he does. And that's that type of mentality is the reason why we're here.
Exactly.
He's absolutely coach of the year. Arrow said it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They need to go back and amend the rules and not tell anybody.
Yeah.
He needs to be coach of the year.
And Duke Tobin's not even considered for executive of the year, which is ridiculous. Now, Andrew here, I'll get this up here real quick. He said, "Did you guys hear about Cincinnati schools closing the day after the Super Bowl?" I did hear about that. Yes, and my wife works for Oak Hills School District. So anybody from Oak Hills that's in charge of the district, you need to be closing the day after the Super Bowl. Okay, no school for Oak Hills. All right, I'm just putting that out there. So, all right, we got somebody else in the chat here.
What they do, baby?
Up?
What's
happening? Going on, man?
What's happening? Boy, how about them Bengals? How
about them Bengals?
Them Bengals. Cap, so happy for you to be going to the Super Bowl, man. So happy for the entire team. I was over the moon. I was in the same place I was watching the game. I hosted another little shindig with the same six people who were here. That was it. We came over. He had similar drinks. We tried to keep it a lot of the same vibes. Yeah, I even had one of my friends even showed up late, just like she did last time. I was like, "Yeah, this is great. This is
perfect. Do the same thing.
Perfect.
2 weeks, you gotta do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying, man. But nah, man, this team is just this team has been legendary, man. The curse breaker team. Like I don't even know like how you could do. There's just been so much made to do. I just want to like I said, I want to focus more on just holding this moment. You know what I mean? Because one thing, a lot of people are busy looking forward to what this moment can bring us. Oh, the respect. They're gonna have to respect us now, and you can't do that because that'll take away the joy of your moment. You know what I mean? Like it's just. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be some other reason that they choose to disrespect you. It doesn't matter,
Right.
It really doesn't matter. We beat all the teams they said we weren't supposed to beat, and we're still the underdog. It's just going to happen, and and even if we win again, you can't do it again. Like it doesn't matter. Like that's just it's going to be there. So just take your moments, enjoy these moments, because even if we begin to win consistently, like I think we will. Like I'm sure everybody in this call think we will. Even if we begin to win consistently like that.
Good.
Sorry.
I muted.
No, sorry. Yeah, no.
Cat's got the airport, so I muted him for a second.
Yeah, he was getting some important information. I didn't want to make him late for his flight or nothing. But no, like even when you start winning, there are going to be people who dislike you because you win too much. Just like somebody was just saying, "Oh, I hate seeing the same team in the Super Bowls." Well, next year there's going to be somebody saying that about us. That's going to be us. We're going to be that guy. So if you don't take your joy when you can get it and enjoy the moments while you got it, man, just we gotta hold on to these because they're gonna want to take them away from us, man. And we can't let that happen. And I'm so happy for this team. Man, I'll tell you what though, some of the key moments in the game for me, that obviously that stopped by the defense. I like when that happened, I said, oh, this is just a repeat. I was telling people in the call, said, we're used to it. We're tested by fire by being down. That doesn't phase us. Y'all remember the Thursday night game? We were down to the Jags by 14 at halftime. And what was the big play that switched the whole momentum? It was a fourth down stop at the goal line. You know what I mean? By the defense. Like it's the same thing. I'm not sweating this. Like that like it is what it is. I wasn't concerned when I seen what I needed to see there. I was like, oh, okay. I ain't gonna front. You had your natural nervousness. So I don't like the feeling of being down. Yeah. But at the same time, like when I seen it, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't down. It wasn't Bengals pass. You know what I mean? And that's just crazy. And another key moment. Huh?
Joe Burrow wants that he wants that challenge. He wants to be down a couple scores. So Super Bowl, they're gonna be down a couple scores.
Joey
just bank on it.
Joey gonna have to ease up on my heart though. But but no, another thing is we give a lot of credit given to this defense, but I'll tell you what, this defense, what gives you that motor is knowing who you have on the other side, that faith in that guy, that faith. Faith is by definition, you can't know, right? By definition, you can't know because faith is belief without knowledge, right? If you know something, that's not faith. That's just, oh, okay, I know that it's going to happen because it's true and I know I have the information. Faith is I can't see the future, but I believe. You know what I mean? And they believe in Joe Burrow. They don't care now. Oh, well, there's only been one other team that's ever come back from this. Oh, Patrick Mahomes has only been defeated by Tom Brady. No, it doesn't matter because I got Joseph Lee Burrow on the side, man. It's just amazing. And then when you see, I knew it was over. When you seen CJ come out on those crutches, that was the part that I didn't cry about the win or nothing like that. That part right there, I got choked up a little bit. I didn't shed actual tears, but it welled up a little bit when I see
he wasn't going to be in the locker room. Yep.
When he came out, my friend said to me, boys. Right. My friend isn't necessarily a Bengals. He's a Cincinnati native. He's like a super Bengals fan. He watches games. When he seen CJ, he said, "Yo, that right there, that's gonna be y'all can't lose now." Him coming back out there says y'all can't lose, and I was like, bro, I detect zero lies, man. But understand, like I said, enjoy this moment. I want everybody watching this to enjoy this moment. Enjoy it. You got 2 weeks to enjoy it. They're gonna say things that are disrespectful. They're gonna try to steal your joy from you. They're gonna try to tell you you're not supposed to be here. You got to remember, they want to. You're not supposed to be here. You're a threat to all their conventional wisdom. We're not supposed to be here. Well, we're supposed to wait our turn. We're supposed to pay our dues. We're supposed to get a little bit here, and then we were supposed to be on their schedule. We're on our schedule. You know what I mean? We're on our schedule, and that scares them. And now you got people talking like you just said. Well, maybe the Bengals are the new way to do things. What? Maybe the Bengals are the new. What year is it? What? The Bengals are the new way to do things? Who wanted to say that? Nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to acknowledge that this small team that nobody counted, that has been a failure for 30 years, might just be onto something. Just be onto something. Bengals captain, just to hit on a point that you was making earlier, and I'm gonna get out of here because I'm taking up a whole lot of time. But to me, like when I first saw Zach, I wanted him to succeed because I saw how his demeanor. It was something about his demeanor. I said, yo, he's honest. He's direct, and he seems that he's going to hold people accountable. There were times where he made decisions that made me question that, right? There's just certain things that, like, when to me, on one hand, you hold Andy Dalton accountable by benching him because we're not winning and all this stuff, and the results aren't there. But then on the other hand, we give Jim Turner chances and things like that, and you keep on trying to defend Jim Turner, even though the results on the field are saying something else. Those are the things that I would like, that was making me kind of waver in it for a little bit. Those decisions, not necessarily I didn't believe that he was going to win, because I knew he had hardships. He came into a pandemic, or he came into a year where he was shortened. Then he had to deal with a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. Those first 2 seasons, that's a rough start. Not to mention there was, the talent wasn't quite here yet. You know what I mean? So, but coach of the year, hands down. You know what I mean? Anybody, like, I'm not going to say anybody who had criticisms of Zach can't, appreciate him or whatever, if they were valid. If you were just, there's all criticism ain't created equal. So, like, there's valid criticisms to be had. But if you're just somebody who wanted them to fail just because you wanted to, whatever, don't talk about those people.
Amen.
Anybody else, he's coach of the year, hands down. You cannot say it. I was watching some other national thing. I don't even know why. Why do I do this to myself? Guys, why do I do that? Why do I watch national stuff? Why do I do Cap, tell me. I'm looking you in the eyes right now. You might have to tell
we're
me.
addicted, man.
K.
Tell me. I don't know why I do
Just
it.
watch K.
What
Yeah,
man? Man, but no, I was watching it. They were trying to say that Matthew Stafford and the Rams winning it would be a better story. What? You mean there's no better story in any whenever you tell a story than Zero to Hero. There's
You
no
were
better
watching
story
ESPN.
from how you know, man. You must know.
Because I saw it this morning. I'm like, there is no better story.
No better
than
story
Burrow
from
coming
worst
back
to
from
first.
injury, Zach Taylor, his amazing family, all of us.
A year ago, he's getting knee surgery in the hospital right down the street from where he's about to play the freaking Super Bowl at.
Give it to me, Ice.
What's not a better story than that? Give me a break now. Come on now.
There is no better story. He came from injury. He's the number 1 overall pick, right? He's the hero. He's supposed to be the savior. Where's the better story than the savior actually being the savior? Come on, man. And having to fall from grace. Having to fall from grace, right? Well, not grace, but per se, but like the fall. Oh, yeah, you guys only won this many games, and he lost his first whatever games, and he got his knee tore up, and Like you start off high. That's actually basic storytelling. You start high, there's a low, then there's a high. That's how you end it. It's a perfect story. I don't understand I don't get it, but thank you all very much for your time. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna let the next people come on. You guys have a great one. Who Dey, enjoy this moment. Oh, enjoy this moment because I know.
Yes, sir. Who Dey, brother. Appreciate you.
Who Dey.
Augie, what's going on, brother?
Man, what is up, brother? Bengals captain, Who Dey.
Who Dey.
This year. I got you next year, week 1, when we raise that banner.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby. So how's all the Bengal fans in New York?
Oh man, it was great. I got friends that I've known my whole life for the last 34, 35 years congratulate me. Guys I haven't spoken to in 5 years. The same ones who are breaking my chops for years for being a Bengals fan, for choosing them, for never miss a game, from the good times to the bad times, from Klingler to Joey B right now, to Boomer's return. Oh my God. I just want to say shout out to the defense. Even my Giants fans are saying, wow, he's like, you got to steal with BJ Hill. And seeing him make that interception when he did, that was so clutch. But I also got to say, Zach Taylor, like, people were down on him early on. Like, he really is the people's coach. Like, I remember I flew out week 1 for the Minnesota game. After the game, and fist pumping, acknowledging the crowd, and then doing all the game ball stuff. I got going to bars and stuff. He truly turned this team around. Like, you got to trust the process. Like, you got
3 years.
It's a true rebuild. 3 years, man.
3 years. That's it. 3 years. It took 3 years, and we're going to the Super Bowl. You believe that?
And that's with COVID and like a late hire and COVID and all that mess. And it only took him 3 years.
Oh yeah. Oof. I just, even when we're down 21-3, like, I never felt out of it. It's like just, I do believe in the jackpot Joey effect, man. You never feel out of it with this kid. Like, his confidence is infectious. The 3 times I flew out this year, the city was electric. Even before the games, I lose my voice just from Who Dey the night before at Holy Grail, Knockback Nash. Just everyone you go by, you see Who Dey, everywhere you go, man. Yeah, I even got a couple. I work today. You see my live feeds. I'm like, am I in Cincinnati? Nope. So my coworkers at home. Oh man,
that's awesome, Augie.
When we win it all, I'm flying out for the parade, man.
Hey, come on, dude! It's gonna be a party. This whole town is gonna be on fire for these next 2 weeks, and when we win the Super Bowl, dude, it's gonna be like a rocket ship. Oh my God, I can't.
And we don't have to play the Niners either. I'm thinking, of course, like I was only one when we had to play the Niners when they got us with 34 seconds, but I'm like, of course they got to be there in the Final Four when we are. I thought we were gonna have to play them again. It would have been cool, but I'm glad we have to deal with them because they got a tough defense.
Well, Rams, they got a pretty good defense too. But hey, like I said, I think Zach Taylor said it in his press conference today. We played against every good defense and every good defensive player this year. He goes, who haven't we played against? So, the Rams got a good defense, but We got a really good offense and a really good defense.
Yeah.
I'm not scared, dude. I'm not scared of anybody. I mean, like I said, you can come back from 9 sacks and win. You come back from 21 points down in Kansas City, the loudest arena or stadium in the world, and blah blah blah, and win. Get out of here! I'm ready to go. We can beat anybody.
And Jackpot Joey goes, I played in the SEC. He's like, I played for 100,000 people. Kidding me?
Right.
Chop this.
Right.
Chop this. like mindless zombies, like all day. When I got a little 3-year-old niece who makes that same damn sound. She has to go to the bathroom. Jesus Christ! He's getting a little more creative than that.
Oh,
she's sitting on a little plastic potty, like they're trying to force one out. Kidding me? Oh, kidding me? Oh man! But when I sent you that video last night, I was fighting back tears, man. It feels like it's pinch me, man. Cincinnati Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. Been waiting my whole freaking life for this. Oh
dude,
my God, Cap! I can only imagine how you feel, man. I can only you both you guys, hell, the whole city, man. Just me having an outside perspective.
All of us, man. It's all of us.
My friends for years going, why are you a fan of this team? Why are you a fan of this team? But Jeff, like I told you, because of Boomer when I was little, he's a New York legend, and just those sweet ass uniforms, man. I mean, how do you not love the tiger stripe helmet, man?
Hell yeah!
Oh my God!
Best helmet in football.
Stuck with them.
Well, hey, we've stuck with them, and look where it got us. We're going to the Super Bowl,
man.
I mean,
yeah, and I can't wait to be back week 1 when we're hoisting that darn banner.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Wait, I will be
I'm not gonna drop the F-bombs. Oh man, hey, it was great talk. I don't take up any more of your time, man. I just want to say what's up. Love your show. Love what you do, Jeff. By next year, you'll be in the top 10 in podcasting in Cincy.
I keep
Shout out
trying,
to Matty
buddy.
Meyer too, man.
Who day, brother?
Who day, gentlemen.
Nope, cut him off. Sorry, I cut you off too soon. Go ahead, Augie.
Hey, I was gonna say, who day? We're taking it. We're beating the Rams 27-17 in their own damn backyard.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
Who day?
Who day? All right, I love Augie. Augie's cool as hell, dude.
He's great.
He's messaged me on Facebook a couple times, and then he came to one of the, I can't remember which game it was. He came and he introduced me. He's like, I'm Augie. I'm like, oh, Augie, what's up, man? And he came for the playoff game, and I gave him a cigar, and he lighted it up in the stadium. And Augie's a good dude. And he actually got he got Matty Myers the phone number to Boomer Esiason's radio station. So Matty called Boomer Friday and was talking to him about the Jackpot Joey stuff and how, a portion of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Foundation. And Boomer told him on air, he goes, man, if you were going to Kansas City, he goes, you got a stake on me. But Matty never made it there. But that was cool. Either way, that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Boomer likes the name. So, all right, man, it's about 6:30. I don't know what time your flight is. I don't want you to miss it. So, I think we're going to jump off here. Any final words till we get to do that? We get to do this again. We'll be doing this win or lose. At least, me and Cap will be on win or lose Monday or in 2 weeks.
That, you know what? That's what I was telling people last night, because like you said, win or lose, a lot of people, last year, I checked out January, almost February. I wasn't tweeting. Nothing. It's like, it's just me handling all this, and I'm knee deep in messages. It is February, and I'm still doing this. We're still in this. Why? Everybody hopes to watch football this long, and really, two teams have that vested interest, and we're one of those teams. We made it to the final game of the year. Like, that is so huge. Now, I'm hoping we win it, and I know we can. But we made it to the final game of the year when people were saying we would win 4 to 6 games. Dude, our perseverance, our loyalty, our faith, our hope, and it wasn't just the team. I had another conversation. The team extended an olive branch, but the fans extended an olive branch too. We traveled so well this year. It is insane. And you know, there were some doubts, there were some questions, but the amount of fans that were in KC against a tough opponent that everybody said we shouldn't have, absolutely phenomenal. Everyone is picking themselves up and each other at the same time. The executives in the front office, the creative team, the coaches, the staff, the trainers, the players, us fans. It is all this groundswell of support from outside of Cincinnati fans. Everybody wants to see this happen. It is the right time to strike. And man, I can't be happier. You have one more show to talk about the Bengals. And it's the last possible show that you could have had the entire season. We have had more football than we have had in so long.
It's awesome. It's been an
soak it in,
blast.
like you said, soak it in.
Exactly. Cap, it's been an absolute blast. I'm so glad you decided to come do this with me every Monday. So I appreciate you doing it because it's not easy to carve out an hour or whatever time of your day to come on a show once a week. So I appreciate you coming on, brother. And
thanks for having me.
We got one more game, baby. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who day, brother? Who day?
Who day?
All right, guys. Like he said, we got one more game. It got about 2 weeks until this happens. But as I've said on the show multiple times, and a caller on the show said earlier, enjoy this. Enjoy this. I am 46 years old. I was 12 the last time the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. Enjoy it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to happen again, but when it happens, enjoy it. And I think the Bengals are going to take every advantage of this. The Rams do not scare me. There is not a team that scares me. We have a chance to win this game. It's probably be a nail biter again. Going to be close, but we have a chance to win. We're going to be in it. Oh, and we got 2 weeks to wait. So I can't wait. This is going to be the longest 2 weeks of my life probably, but it's going to be an absolute. And like I said, I'll be on here every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be talking some Bengals. Probably going to talk some Bearcats too because, you know, I do cover other sports, but mostly Bengals. But let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. And as always, I appreciate every single one of them. They're Who Day Nation, Who Day Legion, Bearcat Country, Bearcat Ruckus, Cincinnati Reds riding third, heading for home, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and all social platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trunable. TikTok is at Iceman90. Hopefully I'll be pulling the sound off later on, put it on the podcast. You can check it out there, man. BeatPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Give a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. YouTubers, I didn't think I said this at the beginning of the broadcast, but YouTubers, about 1,477 subscribers. That is awesome. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys in the chat crew, watching the videos later, listen to the podcast or whatever, I wouldn't have any reason to do this. So I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart here. Let me answer this question here real quick. Matthew Crabtree says, any news if they'll open up Paul Brown Stadium for a watch party? I know they're talking about it. They are trying to figure out the logistics of it, of how, you know, get people in there to open up the concession stands and security and all that stuff. I have a feeling they're going to do it. We got 2 weeks to do it. You should be able to figure it out. I hope they do it. So that's as far as I know. I hope they're going to do it. I know they're working on plans to do it. So we'll find out. We're going to the freaking Super Bowl. Oh my God. And other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!
Let's go. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast So wait, orange, black, and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who they we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. Who they when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle drippin' heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who they, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle drippin'. Nasty natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feastin' now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. Who they when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move crossing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock them. Yeah, we got them. Yeah, we fought them. Like that black and orange up on them. Bingo ball them. Never stop it till the beast and know who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on